Alright, so let's start off the game. So in this episode of our Pizzato, the food delivery shop, we are going to build a splash screen of Pizzato, also discuss all of the project structure of our application. But real quick, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. This channel shall provide you all the premium and delightful content that every Flutter developer shall needs. Yes, all about real app development. So if you have done that, we are good to go. Alright, so let's start off our development of Pizzato by creating a new project. Open a new shell on your desktop and create a new Flutter project with the command flutter create Pizzato, just like that. So we have our new Flutter project on our desktop, which is Pizzato itself, and this is our boilerplate main.dart file. Let's remove all of the comments. Before launching our first initial application, we shall get all of the dependencies which will be necessary for implementing Pizzato. So first thing first, you can simply move under extensions. The following extension shall be helping us in getting all of the dependencies without getting our hands on without external files of puff.dev. So for that, we can move under our puff.yaml file. Alright, first thing first, let's remove the boilerplate code. To get the following command palette, you can simply press Ctrl Shift and P, and here under Puffspec Assist, first thing first, we will be getting the dependency of Firebase. So here I can simply write Firebase core. Alright, we have our dependency. Let's get other dependencies as well. So the first dependency is about the provider, that is our state management of entire Pizzato. The second one for page transition for some fancy animations between navigation between all of our screens. Third one for Google sign-in for the sign-in itself. Google Maps Flutter for executing Google Maps under our Pizzato. Geolocator for locating the coordinates of the following location on which user shall be located. Geocoder for coding the coordinates into addresses. FontAwesome Flutter for icons. Flutter Secure Storage for getting the persistent data manager between our entire keys and values. Firebase Core for the Firebase shell itself. Firebase Auth for connecting our Google sign-in under our Flutter application. Under our Firebase, EVA Icons Flutter for icons, and Cloud Firestore for database. So these are all the following dependencies that you need to get. So once we have gotten all the dependency, we can move under our main.dart file, and here first of all make our main.dart file asynchronous and simply execute widget flutter binding dot ensure initialized, and after that we will be simply awaiting for Firebase app. So for that I will simply write Firebase dot initialize app. So now let's press F5 and execute our following code under our Android emulator. So here I will simply take 5 minutes off and let the following process to be executed.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, so we have our application up and ready, which is a boilerplate application that Flutter shall be providing to you. So we can simply go out of our debug console. So first thing first, if you simply observe this following application, it is just a boilerplate thing that after pressing this button, the following counter shall be increasing. First thing first, we will simply do one thing, that is remove everything from here. Now under our theme data, we are going to have our custom theme data. So for now, I will simply remove my entire home page, and instead of this, we will have another screen. So let's do one thing, that is create different sections for all the different screen. So under my project folder, under my library, I will be creating different folders for different screens and their functions. So first thing first, I will be simply creating a new folder for the views. So here I can simply write views. Now the next folder we want is about the services, one more for all the helpers, one more for all the models, one more for all the mini views, also one more for the storage. So these are all the different types of folder that we will be needing up, and under these views, first of all we will be simply creating a new file for the splash screen. Alright, quick things up, let's create a stateless widget under our splash screen. Now instead of container we will be having a scaffold. Alright, so now let's do one thing, that is give a home to our material app. So here I will be simply writing splash screen format document once, but first thing first, we can simply rename our title to be Pizzato. Alright, also let's remove the debug banner by making it false. So under our theme data, we will be needing custom themes. So under the primary swatch, I will be simply needing a red accent. Primary color, I will be simply getting the red accent first. Now once the following changes under our theme data are done, we can simply move under our splash screen and start configuring it. So first thing first, we will be simply requiring a body to our scaffold to be a container, and under this container we will be requiring a child to be a column. Now under this column we will have children, which will have the axis alignments to be under a center. So first of all I will have my main axis alignment to be a main axis alignment for center. Similarly for cross axis alignment, for cross axis alignment dot center. Now once we have set up our alignments, the first child we will be requiring is animation for the pizza. So for getting up all the animations under our pizza 2, we can move under our puffpay.yaml file and get the dependency of Lottie. Lottie shall be helping us in animating all of the animations. So under these children, I will first of all have a size box which will have certain dimensions. So for height, I will be simply getting 200, and similarly for width, I will be taking 400, and under this child we will have our Lottie animations. So I can write here Lottie.asset, and under the following source of following asset, we are going to provide a proper source for our animations. Now let's do one thing, that is get all of the animations from Lottie website itself. But for our current project, I have certain animations up and ready. So for that I can simply do one thing, that is I have my entire animation folder here. So let's do one thing, that is create a new folder for animation. So under this animation we are going to paste all of the animations that are under our animation folder. Alright, so here I have my 3 of my animations, so I can simply drag and drop these under my animation folder. Alright, so we have our animations up and ready. Now let's configure our puffpay.yaml file. So for that we can come down of our Flutter, and here I can simply write assets, and under these assets we are going to paste the following source. So the source is nothing but animations /slice.json. So I can simply copy this and paste it twice for other animations as well. Now let's copy our slice animation and paste it under the following resource, which is animation itself. Press Ctrl and S. Alright, so we have our animation up and ready, which is of pizza slice. Now after the following animation we are going to have a text of our pizza 2. So for that I will be simply using rich text. So here I will be simply writing rich text, and under this text first of all it will take a parameter of text. I can simply provide it a text span. So under this text span first of all it will take a text itself. So under this text I will simply write my first 4 letters, which is pizza. Now let's have some styling to our initial letters. So here I will simply writing style to be text style, and under this text style first of all I will have a font size to be 56. After assigning a font size I will have a font weight. So for font weight I will be simply using bold one, and after this I will be also requiring a color. So for color I will be putting the default color itself, which is black. Now after having the following text we will have all of our children, and the children are going to be under type of text span. So here I can simply write text span. Now let's have all of our children to our entire rich text. So here first of all I will have a text span itself, and the text span will have a text. So here under this text I will be simply writing Z. It will have somewhat styling. Alrighty, and after having this text span we will have one more text span for the remaining text. So here I will be simply writing text span itself, and under this first of all I will have my text. Let's have some styling to our entire text. Alright, press Ctrl and S. Cool, so we have our branding here for pizza 2. Format document once. Now we have completed our entire structure for our splash screen. Now the only thing is remaining is about transitioning our following splash screen to the next screen. So for that let's move under our views. Okay, let's close the animation. So under our views let's create a new file for the home page. We will be simply having a stateful widget. So here I will be simply writing my home page to be a home screen. So under this scaffold first of all I will have a body to be a container. Boilerplate work done. So coming to our splash screen, here you can observe that we have a stateless widget, but instead of having a stateless widget we can convert the following widget under a stateful widget. So under our stateful widget we will have our init method. So here I will be simply writing init, and under this init method first of all we will have the implementation of timer, so that our entire splash screen shall be auto navigated to our next screen, easy as that. So here under this timer it will take 2 parameters, first of all to be the duration itself. So here I will be simply writing a duration, and under this duration I will have duration of 3 seconds, and after this we will throw a function for navigating our current page to the next page. So for that I will be simply writing navigator dot push replacement, and under this first of all it will take a context of our current class, which is splash screen, also a new root. Now instead of using the old traditional navigator I will be simply using a page transition. So here I will be simply writing page transition, and under this it will take 2 main parameters. Okay, first of all let's import it. So it will take mainly 2 parameters, first of all to be child itself. So here for child I can simply write here child to be my home screen. Also it will be taking a type. So under this type I will be getting various options. So here for that I can simply write page transition type, and for this I will be simply using left to right with fade. Alrighty, format document once. So now let's start reloading our entire application once. Alright, we have our animation here. And after 3 seconds, if you observe, we are now navigating to our next page. Now let's do one thing, that is simply wrap our entire container under a color. So for this color, I will be simply giving a color. Let's say colors.red, any sort of thing. So now let's start reloading our entire application one more time. Alright, we have our animation loading up, and after 3 seconds, we are now navigated automatically to our home screen, which has our empty container having a red color. I don't know why, but a red color. And I think we should now wrap it up. So if you have loved this tutorial, please like this video and please comment something, cause it increases the chances of my YouTube algorithm. So if you have loved this tutorial, please like this video. Also comment down something that you may have liked or not liked, or maybe I should improve while making such type of videos. So in the next tutorial of our Pizzato food delivery app, we are going to build our home screen, which will be having all of our data from its Cloud Firestore. As you know, this is the first episode of our current series. I will be very happy if you simply share all of my videos in your network, that is on your Instagram stories, Facebook stories, or any sort of thing, cause I need to grow up my channel, cause this channel shall be providing to everyone much more premium and quality content. So with that said, if you have loved this video, please hit that like button. Please connect me on my Instagram so that I will be sharing all of my updates about the proper timings of all the videos. So I will see you in the next one while implementing a home screen for our Pizzato. Till then, eat pizza. Goodbye.